get retarded in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you a Nintendo Switch video. In this video, I wanted to talk about the internet connection and how it affects the Nintendo Switch. So as you can see, online features are unavailable when you get a network error, and it just boots you out of the game. So if you're doing anything tower related, you have to have an internet connection for it, which is absolutely stupid considering the game is portable. Now, there is supposed to be a feature called local wireless, which is available offline. But there are certain variants within the game that are supposed to be available offline and online. So I'm going to actually turn my Wi-Fi off and not have an internet connection while I play it. And we can see what we can actually do on Mortal Kombat 11. Alright, so we're searching for networks. So let's delete the network just so it's not here. So we have no network to play on. So we're basically offline right now. There's no internet available. As you can see, the Wi-Fi is turned off. So let's actually start up Mortal Kombat 11 from the beginning and see what happens and what we're actually able to play. So I'm at home recording this, but take it like the console's offline right now. Unable to connect to the internet. We've seen this feature in various games like Diablo 3. However, as long as you check into the internet, you can still play. So what can you actually play in Mortal Kombat 11 when you're offline? That is the big deciding question, because this is a big deal for some people on the Switch. It was also pointed out to me in one of my live streams that if I can't play the game without an internet connection, I'm not buying the game. So I wanted to put this video out here to let you guys know what to look out for and what you should avoid if your hopes are really high. Now, granted, there is this thing called phone tethering, where you can actually tether your internet, and then you can always have an internet on your Nintendo Switch. Now, should you have to do this to be able to play certain games? No. I can kind of see if you're trying to want to play Smash Brothers online, because playing solo on Smash, not very fun. Play with friends is a lot of fun. Diablo, I like the way that Blizzard does it. The leaderboards don't save if you're offline, but you are able to play your season as long as you check in online before you actually fire up the game. Alright, so we're firing up Mortal Kombat 11. I don't know why it would update the data offline. So, conquer. We're going to run the towers of time. And unable to connect to network device. So, you're not able to play Towers of Time without a network. Don't pop up my network screen. So if you try to go into Classic Towers, you can't even play Classic Towers. So there was an error retrieving Classic Towers from Mortal Kombat 11 server. No save data or rewards will be given out. Do you wish to continue? No. So can you even access the crypt offline? No. What is the point of playing this game if you can't play it offline? You cannot play any of the 3 game modes offline. Can you play the story offline? No. What can you do offline? You may continue your progress, but you will not receive your rewards until you reconnect to the server. So you can actually play the story, but it's giving you a warning that you will not be able to collect rewards until you actually connect to the servers. So, at least this is okay. At least you can play the story offline. So, it's like 1 out of 4 game modes that actually work. Alright, so if we go into fight. So you can fight 1 versus 1 against a human or computer opponent. Fight a human opponent with tournament settings enabled. So, can we play AI battle? A network error has occurred. You're currently disconnected from the network. As a result, online features are unavailable. So, local battles, you can play without internet connection. That is probably the only game mode that you can actually play offline. Local battles. Basically it. Can you make a tournament offline? From the looks of it, yes you can. Online obviously will not work, so can you customize your fighters offline? Unable to sync your online inventory with the Mortal Kombat 11 server. Any loadout changes will be temporary until you connect to the Mortal Kombat 11 server. Do you wish to continue? Why is 95% of the game offline? Can we view the treasures we've collected? Looks like we can, yes. So we can view the collection. So once again, to recap regarding classic towers, it's going to ask me for a network again. Absolutely stupid. So what is the point of actually doing classic towers if no rewards are given out? So the problem with Mortal Kombat 11, and this is one that I think is absolutely crap. You have to be connected at all times to play Towers of Time or Classic Towers, or even to access the Crypt, which is complete and utter bullshit. Like, this is acceptable if you're on a PS4 and Xbox One where you're always able to play. This is not acceptable. You should be able to access the Crypt and spend your currency when you're offline. And you can even say I have no coins, no nothing offline. So even the stuff that you have on your server is not even going to show up. So as far as Mortal Kombat 11 goes, if you're looking to play this game in the car, if you're looking to play this game at work and you don't have internet, do not buy this game. Do not get the developers to get your money until they fix this. There is no reason saying you can't have Towers of Time load up your existing towers and then upload your data to the server. This is lazy coding, and it's not really NetherRealm's fault. It's the third party's fault because they're the ones that made this game. But it's a real shame that 90% of the game you cannot play offline. If you're going to be battling at a friend's house, the only thing that you need an internet connection for is to sync your gear, augments, and whatnot. But let's actually go into customizing. Let's look at Scorpion and see if we actually have any of our stuff, who we actually have some progress on. So if we take a look at Scorpion, we're going to look at our custom loadout. So we do have some stuff saved here. So it looks like the augments and stuff will actually save locally, but all of your currency goes offline. So that's pretty bad. Like, at least when you're offline, say you're at work and you want to play friends at work, at least you can still use your gear, augments, and whatnot. So I think outside of challenging your friends without internet, this game is a total fail. You have to be constantly online to play the game. And yeah, there is a thing like phone tether, but remember the PlayStation Vita had issues like that with certain games, and it caused it to be a failure because you couldn't actually use the 3G network to connect to the internet. You had to actually use Wi-Fi. So don't support bad practices. Don't have it be like WWE 2K18 where the game is unplayable and Blind Squirrel didn't want to fix it because they're too lazy. But thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day, kids, and hopefully this video has encouraged you to either not buy Mortal Kombat 11 on the Nintendo Switch, or it is a deciding factor for your purchase. But either way, hopefully this video will give you a little bit more insight whether this game is worth buying or not wasting your time on.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!